Hey, if you're looking for some quick additions to your Christmas cards and Christmas crafting, I'm going to show you how to make your own presents in Cricut Design Space just out of a square and a circle, and it's super easy. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the crafter and designer behind this channel, and I'm here to help you get the best out of your Cricut machine and understand how to work and use the free software. And today we're making these super cute presents for your Christmas crafting using shapes in Cricut Design Space. So let's hop on to Cricut Design Space and I'm going to show you how to make Christmas presents. So here we are in Design Space. I've already grabbed a few shapes. We might not use all of them, but we're going to start with a square. So the square is free. Create an offset and click apply. Now you're going to slice the square out of the offset. Now go back and grab the square again, and you're going to go to the top bar and unlock it. Once you've unlocked it, drag it into a rectangle. Hover that there. That's going to be the top of the present, the lid. So we're going to create an offset on that as well. So I'm faffing about there, just making sure it will fit and it's the right size. Click apply. And again, you're going to slice that out so you've got two outlines. So you're going to now hover that over the top of your present. So you want to overlap them a bit so that, as it's just squash that down a bit there, or so that they look like the lid is on the present. Now we're going to select all and we're going to click weld. That's the first part of our present. So we're going to duplicate it just because I might make a different version in a minute. But for now, I want to decorate my gift. So what I'm going to do, I'm making sure that's all welded together. I'm going to grab a rectangle. I'm going to unlock it at the top and I'm going to drag it in the different direction so it's long. And I'm going to pop that on there. So that's going to be like my gift ribbon. I'm going to duplicate it. Just make sure that's positioned so it doesn't overlap. And then I'm going to drag this one on the top. Again, unlock it because I want it to be just very slightly wider, as if it was going around the box. And then I can select all, and once it's positioned, I can weld that together. And now all we want is a bow on the top of the present. So to do this, we are going to grab a semicircle and we are going to go to the offset tool and add an offset. Again, we're going to slice this out. I don't know why I've moved that, so I'll move it back and slice it out, and that's going to give us the top bit of our bow. So we're going to go again, it's locked, we're going to unlock it again and just drag it down a bit, and then go on the corner and see if we can find that rotation. There you go, pop it in place there, and then we're going to add another offset because it's gone too small. It's just about messing about until you get it the right size. Duplicate that, go to the top and flip it horizontally and position that. And now you can weld that together and you have got your first present, and that is how easy they are to make. So we're going to go on to the next present. I'm going to just unlock the bottom square so that I can just make it slightly different. I want to make this a taller present so that when I cut my presents out, or if I use it in a project, I've got different levels and different styles. So I'm going to grab up my rectangle again, unlock it, but I'm going to do the ribbon slightly different on this one. So I'm going to place one there. I'm going to unlock it. I could flip it around, but it's just easy to do this. And then I'm going to drag it that way. And then I've got my wrapping paper wrapped around there. I'm going to go to my top lid and remove the contours. And I will weld that together. So that is going to be my first part of the present. Then now I'm going to make the bows. But I want a really big bow for this one. So I'm going to go back like I did before. Slice out my bow off my contour. Unlock it and just drag it around and position it until it's squashed. Tilt it a bit and I'm going to just put it there, and I'm going to add an offset. Once I've got my offset and clicked apply, I can duplicate it and start to create my bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this several times, and then I can start to drag them into position. So it's just about getting hold of that corner. It is a bit of a pain, but it is doable. Pop that into position. And then I'm going to find the other offset in the sidebar because some of them have just gone behind as I've duplicated. And then we're going to just start dragging them and position them to make our bow. And I'm just fast forwarding in this bit so that you can just see how you put them into position, make sure everything's central. I'm going to add a few, that's it, 2 extras on those sides. Then you can select all and weld it, and you've got another present but with lots or a big bow on the top. Now to make it multi-layered, we're just going to duplicate the files. And once duplicated, go to the contour tool and you can remove all the contours, and then you can make it a double layered file. So you can either leave your bow at the top open or closed, it's up to you, but colour each layer so that they're different colours, and there you have got a Christmas gift tag or Christmas present to put on a card or in the side of a scrapbooking layout. There really is so much you can do with these. I hope you found that easy. They're just not difficult to make, are they? And again, it's just about thinking out the box when you're working with shapes. These would be really good for gift tags. So I'm going to use all of these for gift tags. I'm just going to put a hole through with a hole punch and put some string on, and I'm going to write my messages on the back. So if you're looking for lots of Christmas crafts, keep your eye out, because this is my Merry Christmas Magic Flip Wallet. It's great for putting money in or gifts or sending photos for Christmas, and you flip it and it's in and secure. And this is just a really unique way to send money for Christmas. I love these. So check out, that's my next tutorial, and I will tag in my tutorial for making your very own Christmas tree Christmas cards just with shapes again. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy crafting.